Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be going over the Record Store Day Black Friday list. Record Store Day is on November the 28th this year of 2025. The list is not very big. I should be able to get through all 3 pages of the list pretty quickly. We're going to go to Rough Trade NYC. I figure in New York, the records would be the most expensive. Rough Trade also puts all the prices on the records, which I think is important to know the price before you get there, right? So, without further ado, let's take a look at the list. All right, let's get started. Record Store Day Black Friday. We're on page 1. We're going to start scrolling here. Right out of the gate, Zoetrope, Rolling Stones, $45, hard pass. Yeah, I mean, that's cool and everything. It's just not for me, right? A live Warren Zevon show, $50. That's cool if you're a Warren Zevon fan. Probably something cool to get, I would imagine. Lester Young, live at the Birdland, that's cool. $28, that's not bad. Really cool Dwight Yoakam set there. $110. Woo-wee! Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Bob Weir and Rat Dog. That's cool. $42.99 for a 2 LP set. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what else here. A Ringo for the Beatles fans. $50. $50! Oh my god. Oh my lord. Old and in the Way. That's cool. Live at the Sonoma State. $46.99. Sills and Croft's Greatest Hits. $32.99. You can get any Sills and Croft record for about $5 in the bins every day. So, packed. I do love Sills and Croft. Tom Petty, Heartbreakers, Live Anthology Volume 1, $50, 2 LP set. Looks like it's on kind of a turquoise vinyl. That's cool. Probably will not get that. Some Linda Ronstadt. This Apache Inca record is $50. Aye. Montrose. Looks like a live Montrose record. $47. I'm sure this Curtis Mayfield from the Rhino Reserve sounds amazing. I have heard that it does. It's on black vinyl. I mean, if you need that record, $40 is not obscene, but I mean, I would probably rather have an OG. I don't know. A clean OG you could probably get for a really, really clean OG, probably you could get for $40 or $50, I would imagine. That's cool. The Band, Jericho, 2 LP set on blue vinyl. Let's make that bigger. Yeah, $50. For the first time on vinyl. RSD exclusive blue disc version. The band's comeback and reunion album. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm a little interested in that. That's pretty neat. That's not too bad. Let's see. Marcus King. No Room for Blue. RSD. $50. That's golly. Cosmic Turquoise Swirl. That's pretty neat. The complete Elektra Albums collection of Love records. $120. if you're a big Love fan, I mean, I can't speak to the sources, if this is from the tapes, digital transfers, whatever, but yeah, it's a pretty cool little collection. The Yusuf Lateef Golden Flowers right next to it. That's pretty neat too. $50 for the Yusuf. A Bluey Zoetrope. Wild Planet. Yeah, pretty much all of us have Wild Planet, and that's a picture disc, so that's going to be a hard pass. There's some new country things on the list this year. Jelly Roll. I think the Post Malone country record is on here. That might bring out some people. Again, with the Eric Carr. This time it's on liquid vinyl. $110. Charlie Hayden, that's cool. $32, that's not too bad. Live at the Jazz Record Mart, yeah, maybe. James Bay, Chaos and Calm, $45. Gang of Four, shrink wrapped, $39 on black vinyl. That's not too bad. Dead Milkman, that's cool. Big Lizard. It's kind of a tough record to get. $60, 2 LP set. It's on green and yellow vinyl. Let's see if we can take a look at that. See if it shows us anything. No, it does not. Yeah, $60 for them Dead Milkmen. Right next to it, Cage the Elephant on black and yellow. Cage the Elephant. I believe they're a Kentucky band. Very cool. $42.99. Let's see what else we got here. Big Head Todd. Albert Eiler. That's cool. The Original Freewheelin' from Bob Dylan. I will probably be trying to get this. This is, if there was one record I could get, it would probably be this. I love Dylan, and this is cool. This is like an original track listing of the record, and I don't know if it's really limited. It does not say so. It does say limit 1 per customer. It's on black vinyl, as it should be, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get that. $27.99. You can't. $28. You can't go wrong with that. I obviously have multiple copies of this record, but none with the original track listing and song. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to make that happen. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Let's see what else we got. Tangerine Dream, $50. Okay, we got a little bit of Grateful Dead action going here. The Warfield, San Francisco, 1980. Yeah, that could be cool. 2 LP set, $50. That's actually cheap for a Grateful Dead release on Black Friday. So, maybe I'll have to check that show out and see what all they play there and who's in the band and all that very specifically. Yeah, black vinyl, that's right up my alley probably. The Jazz Dispensary, Green Bullets. I usually try to get these, even if I don't really think I'm going to get it. I get there and I see it and I go, look at that. That's pretty cool. So I will probably get this. So right now I'm up to Bob Dylan and the Jazz Dispensary, Green Bullets. I probably will get this. It looks cool. It's on green vinyl. You know, Isaac Hayes, Dizzy Gillespie. Can't go wrong with that, right? Yeah, that looks cool. $35. That seems more expensive than past years on the Jazz Dispensary comp there. There's a Ween record right next to it, of course, on brown vinyl. Ween. Pranksters, you know. That's cool. $33. That's not too bad. A King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard release for $37. Joni, Rolling Thunder Review. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. $33. The Rasan, Roland Kirk record that I did a review on. $59.99. That's $60. This one is Vibrations at the Village. I actually preferred the other one, Live at the Penthouse. And finishing up this page is a Billy Joe and a Jazz Sabbath Live. Probably a pass on both of those for me. Page 2. See, Van Halen, Live at Wembley. That's pretty cool. $95. You know, anytime you get to hear Van Halen play is a good day. Yeah, so $33 on Translucent Orange Crush. Can't go wrong there. Moving right along. Yeah. T-Bone's Blues Expanded. Legendary T-Bone Walker record. I am holding out for an OG on that, and I cannot justify spending $40 towards a reissue when I'm saving for an original. Cool record, though. Let's see, Johnny Thunders and Wayne Kramer. That's cool. $43, maybe not that cool. SpongeBob Picture Disc. Cool looking disc. $37. Novelty item. There will be some people who are interested in that, just not me. Deltron, cool band, but probably not going to get that. That said, the Bad Brains Live at the Bayou right next to it, that's really cool. It is $55, but I do love some Bad Brains. Yes. Black vinyl, by the way. All right, let's see what we got here. The Descendants of Mike and Phoebe. $40. The Tick. Also, kind of a novelty item. If you like the Tick a lot, yeah, $43. Double LP set on black vinyl. G-Love. That's all right. John Lee Hooker on blue vinyl. That's cool. $37. Chill Out is the name of the record. Yeah, that's very cool. John Lee, you can't go wrong with that. More Eric Carr. Spinal Tap. The End Continues. Soundtrack. $37. A Matchbox 20 show. $75. Man. I could see some people being very interested in this. Sunvolt on a 2LP set. Purple. Very cool looking vinyl there. I do like that. 140 gram weight on that. Yes. Trace. Originally released in 95. Yeah, I could see some people being excited about that Sunvolt there. A little bit of Motorhead, can't go wrong there. A live Fleetwood Mac on clear for $43. That's cool. Sid Lives, a little Sid Vicious there. $43. John Hurt. Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots, the legendary Flaming Lips record live on yellow vinyl. $43. $43 seems to be a thing. A little bit of Elton John here, $43. See what else we got. The Beat, The Doors, double LP, crystal clear, live record. We'll click on that. $75. These releases have had some fidelity issues in the past. Hopefully this one sounds good. This is probably for hardcore Doors fans only. Yeah, and performances of Break On Through to the Other Side, Light My Fire, and Hello, I Love You. Pretty cool. Probably gonna pass on that. 2 Chainz. Oh, 2 Chainz. Post Malone. Long Bed on orange vinyl. Pretty cool if you're into Post Malone. Vince Guaraldi, Charlie Brown Christmas on black vinyl. That's, if you don't have that, you gotta have that. You know what I mean? Roland Kirk again, Seek and Listen, live at the Penthouse. I like this one, did a review on it. Was my last video. $54.99. I like that one quite a bit, so yeah, I could suggest that. Bill Evans, Portraits at the Penthouse on black vinyl, $29.99. I like that. If the spirit gets on me, I may buy that. $30, maybe. Maybe. It's a hard maybe. Looks like we got a little bit of George Harrison here. It's a Zoetrope disc, by the way. Randy Newman and B.B. King, those are 2 solid releases. $32.99 and $54.99 for real fans only. A Rat picture disc. A Ramones live at CBGB. That's cool. $33 on red vinyl. Can't go wrong there. Charlie Patton. That's pretty neat. The Grateful Dead. Back Porch Volume 2. $43. Big Top Pee-wee. Picture disc, it looks like. That's a Danny Elfman release there, folks, for $33. Eric Burden and More, that's cool. Jeff Tweedy and Wilco. All right, here we go. Live at the Plug Nickel. Miles, 2 LP set. Very cool. Black vinyl. Yeah. We all know what this is all about. $37. Yeah. This guy, he'll probably get that. Yeah. So we're up to Bob Dylan, The Jazz Dispensary, and Miles, Plug Nickel. Yes. Yes. Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare, live from the Forum. That's cool. Scott Weiland 7-inch. I think there's 2 tunes on there. That's cool. $17. I don't know about that, but maybe. I love the Stone Temple Pilots. Big Scott Weiland fan. Xanadu on Glittery Purple. That's a 7-inch. Olivia Newton-John. Yeah. Billie Eilish, 10-inch. I hate 10-inch. Buddy Reed. Okay. The Head and the Heart, yeah. The Notorious B.I.G. Big Papa. That's a 12-inch on recycled red. Yeah, probably not. $32.99 for that 12-inch. That's laughable, actually. No. Absolutely not. Junior Mafia. We seem to be into 12 inches here. CDs. Glorilla. Let's look at this Glorilla. $45 for Glorilla. Yes. on it looks like a very neon looking yellow disc. That's, you know, for fans of modern hip hop, that Glorilla record could be a thing. There's a Kesha record here. Some guy with his ass out on the cover. It's a 7-inch. Speaking of 7 inches, here's a Led Zeppelin 7-inch on black vinyl. Trampled Underfoot. Killer track, right? $25. This is definitely for Zeppelin, hardcore Zeppelin collectors only. I mean, come on. We all have all the Zeppelin records, so you have Trampled Underfoot. Do you really need that? It's not even on colored vinyl or anything. It's just black and $25. Okay. My lord. Motley Crue picture disc? Yeah, probably not. Oh, this is cool. There is a Take On Me, Aha, $32.99. That's a 12-inch with 8 versions of Take On Me on it. That's pretty interesting. It's on ruby red vinyl. That's pretty neat. And that is the entire list. Bruno Mars. I mean, there's a Chapel Roan 7-inch. That's going to be big. There's going to be some girls there and young men looking for this Chapel Roan 7-inch for $17. It is on Lavender Daydream vinyl. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So really, there's only about 3 things that I want on this. It's kind of a small list. Most importantly, my band, Condors in the System, is going to be playing at Better Days as the doors open on RSD Black Friday. So hopefully I'll be able to grab the records I want, walk over, pick up my guitar, and start playing. Which I don't know if that's going to work because Ben, owner, proprietor of Better Days, will probably want us to play as the people come through the door. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. All right. Until we meet again, folks. Bob out.